So, we're bearing our souls to you today. I'm scared. We're talking about music.
Okay, the idea came from Ken because he made a playlist about his time downrange when he was deployed to Afghanistan, which was a scary time.
Which prompted you to say, what if we made playlists about our life?
Yes. And so these, for my list, this is not when the songs came out. It is when I found them, because some of them you guys being people who aren't Gen X, grew up with, and I didn't listen to them when they came out, and I found them later on when I started talking to more people. And so,
yeah,
this is a very short version of my list. So short.
I wanted to talk about the shortness of it. I want to say up front that this is not a comprehensive list by any means, because even in making it, and then of course going through yours, and then even just now talking, when you were like talking about older songs, I can still think of distinct eras where I'm like, I should have added, you know,
I've added an honorable mention section that is just me shouting out bands.
I'll probably do it as I remember it. I'll just jump and be like, remember when your dad told you about Led Zeppelin? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, we're going to we're busting this open over 2 episodes. And, how are we going to do this? Who's going to go first?
Well, let me read my little intro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting so excited. I'm just scared. I want this over with. I'm nervous. No.
Yeah, we had just told each other we're kind of scared to do this because we're bearing our souls in this.
Yeah. Did you edit yours down? Did you take a look at a couple of songs?
I had a much longer one, and I was you mean
not even length.
No.
There were some that I was like, this is
too much.
This is mine. I'm keeping this for me.
No, you get everything. So there are very important and beautiful pieces of music that I couldn't include just because it's already pretty long. You can see the progress because I did mine chronologically, and I actually have questions about yours because I'm not sure how that went, but I did mine chronologically so you can see the progress of when I was able to choose my own music, outside influences like romantic relationships, general mental states. And for me, it's these specific versions of the song, like the live versus the studio versus the radio edit. The ones I linked to on my playlist, which, by the way, you guys the playlist will be linked below, so you can check the show notes. But it's either some of the wording is different, or the way their voices are, or a piece of the music really got to me. Some of them, like Oingo Boingo and Seal, that the songs I chose are meant to be placeholders for the entire album because holy shit.
Yeah. There was a couple that I was like, how do I not just do the whole album? Because it wasn't one song in particular. So please check out our full playlists. I believe mine is clocking in at 92 songs, which says it's about 6 hours of music.
Shit. I just got the 47 version.
That's still a lot of freaking music, dude.
I haven't done mine yet. My big one. I massively trimmed. Massively.
I took this to mean when you came to me and said we should do this about our life. I have songs on mine that are era specific, but I also have songs on mine that are, I don't know how to explain it, just important to me in some way for one reason or another. So that's every song on my playlist, not just songs that I like. In fact, there's probably some songs on here that I don't even like super care for anymore. But
yeah. I also want to point out, this is witchcraft related. This is not just us coming on and saying, look at this our cool music taste. this is going to turn into Matt witchcraft. You just get to learn a little bit about us first.
Sure. Yeah. And I've got a little section in mine, and I wish I would have filled it out more, but that would have been, again, you're going to have to go to the full playlist for it. But I have a section here where I put some of the first, like, intentionally witchy songs.
Yeah.
You know, and then going back through my playlist, I was like, wait, I've been listening to this for years. This is witchy as fuck.
Same.
But yeah. So, I'll also say that I don't typically listen to music and also watch the music videos. So a lot of the time, like, I saw a lot of the music videos for the first time today.
Me too.
Listen, some are great. Some are wild. Some are unnecessary.
I don't know if you mean mine or yours, but both, probably.
Dude. I was specifically, if you want to know what was specific in my head, it was, and I have a section here that a lot of people I feel are going to skip because I have a whole section relating to country music. I'm from Texas, get over it. Sorry. But I have one that is very special to me because me and my mom share it, and it's a whole thing with us. But it's My Maria by Brooks and Dunn. That music video is so fucking stupid.
I love that song.
Probably weirdly culturally like inappropriate. Like anyway. I stole also the idea from you to kind of put this in a chronological order, because at first I was just like, here's the goth stuff, here's the sad stuff, you know. So I went back and reworked it.
The videos, I actually remember when MTV first came out. So videos are big in my mind because some of the videos, not necessarily in this particular playlist, but there are some songs that I like because of the video. David Bowie's Blue Jean. Not legend. There's something about Blue Jean.
Do you remember the first music video that you ever witnessed?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was the first one they played, bro.
Video Kill the Radio Star?
Yeah.
Hey! Wow. Mine was Michael Jackson's Thriller. Which, if you're going to start anywhere, you know, why not start with that one?
I want to do this with videos, too. So let's save that conversation, because I want to do this with videos.
Oh, boy.
There are so many really good videos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I guess
R.I.P. MTV VH1.
Yeah. I remember when it died. I remember when it was like people were starting to have that conversation of like, what's happening, you know? But
I just remember seeing Billy Idol skiing and going, I want my MTV.
Billy Idol.
No, I didn't mean Billy Idol. What the hell? I meant David Bowie.
Oh, well, okay.
I think Billy Idol did it too, but I meant David Bowie.
It's easier to imagine David Bowie doing that, I think, for me. This is also something that has forced me to, first of all, this yanked me forcibly back through space and time through my life.
Yes.
In a way that I wasn't expecting, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just put some songs that I know that I liked or whatever. But then in like going back through it, it was like, whoa. I will also say, I have never felt older in my whole life. To see certain bands or certain singers, songwriters, whatever, what they look like now versus what they look like in my head and or memory.
Yep.
Oh boy, we're all getting old. It's coming for us. All right.
Yeah. Okay, who's going? What are we doing first? Let me do my shout outs real quick. Honorable mention of people who did not make this list, but are on a list. Fleetwood Mac, Elvis Costello, Dire Straits, The Outfield, The Beatles, The Rolling Stones, PM Dawn, Feist, Queensryche, and The Violent Femmes. I love you all.
I love the Violent Femmes.
Me too.
See, and we're
count it off, bro.
Other.
I know, that's what's really fun and sort of scary. Especially the kid ones, like the first ones on my list.
I felt such a resonance with those, and we'll talk about them because I think there's a couple of ways we can do this. We haven't really, so behind the scenes, we're recording this all in one go because Kim has a very exciting thing that she's going to go do very soon and talk about it, hopefully, when you get back from it. But we're pre-recording. We're getting ready. So for us, this is a very long music discussion, but for you guys, it's going to be busted into two. So we could either go back and forth, like your childhood, my childhood, or we could do the Kim episode and the Charlye episode. Whatever you think works.
I don't know. You want to flip a coin? How cohesive do you think it's going to be? Not. I don't know what I have. Nicotine gum. Do you want writing or gum?
I'll take gum.
It's writing side up.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
That's your internet granddad. That was you.
Okay. I had already forgotten.
Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Open up your chest, dig into it, get your heart, and put it on a platter and give it to all of us right now.
So, first we have Neil Young, Sugar Mountain. This is the live version because I like it better, but when I was little, I was listening to my dad's album. Cat Stevens' Moon Shadow, Michael Martin Murphy's Wildfire, and John Anderson's Swingin'.
I was very pleased to see Swingin'. Okay, so go on. This is how early is early childhood for you?
From birth. Like, this is the music that was playing on the radio and that my dad... I remember specifically being on the car on a road trip and Wildfire came on the radio. And this is not like the time, this is when you had to listen to the radio.
Yeah.
With commercials. There was no skipping.
We're going to boomer pretty hard this episode. We've got things. We already had the cassette tape, mixtape conversation. Yes. We're going to have it again. Yes. So you're listening to the radio.
Yeah. I remember being in the back seat, leaning with my head leaned against the window, looking out the window. And this was actually also before they got real strict on seatbelt laws. So I don't even know if I had a seatbelt on.
Hell yeah.
And I remember thinking, I want a pony one day so bad. It was like the beginning of Horse Girl.
Yeah. I was going to say that was on Wildfire. When I was going through your list, I was like, it's basically a slideshow of horses. And I was like, oh yeah, she's a horse girl. I remember this.
Rohirrim.
Yeah.
That's my people.
Oh. Did you know most of those actors were women on horses? And you already know. Yeah.
Did you know?
Did you know that he broke his toe? Okay.
Did you notice that Legolas?
Oh, God.
That makes me laugh every time I hear you do it.
What?
That makes me laugh every time I hear you talk about
what?
it. Did you know? Lord of the Rings, did you knows?
I thought you meant...
Here's a list of questions that I had. What did these songs make you think about my life at that time?
I get a very specific feeling.
Is it 1976?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it is. I get a very specific feeling. And it's like, again, I don't know the circumstances of each and every one of these songs, but it has that feeling of you're hearing these songs via someone else. Mm-hmm. As you do at that age. I mean, yes, you can pop the radio on, but generally at that age, if you're hearing real music and not like kid music, it's because one of your parents popped it on, or you were, I have memories of being in the grocery store and certain songs playing. Jewel, I remember, played a lot. What was that big famous one she had in the 90s? I don't remember, but
yeah,
and it's like you said, with your head up against the glass in the car, you remember the weirdest little snapshots.
Yeah.
Because I remember being in the freezer section with my mom at a Piggly Wiggly. And Jewel was playing over the thing. So yeah, no, I feel the like dusty shag carpet wood furniture 70s from this section of your playlist.
Wood panel.
Yes, yes, I can feel it so vividly.
So Neil Young was from my dad. He actually had that album. So that's the only 4 songs from childhood that was his influence.
Mm.
Moon Shadow, I mean, if you listen to the words as a kid, it just sounds fun. And I think that was the beginning of my love affair with the moon. And my sister and I would be outside playing in the dark. And sometimes we would sing together because, I mean, we're poor kids in a trailer park and there's not much going on. So we would just be like, we're going to sing Linda Ronstadt songs together. And this song
Yeah.
and the Eagles.
Oh my gosh. How do you feel about the Eagles?
I love them.
Okay, good.
And Wildfire, we've gone over swinging, just a swinging.
Just a swinging.
Swinging. So that was a radio song, and I remember being down at KK's house.
I'm sorry.
Who was the rich kid in town, and she had cable for the first time. And she had her own radio, and none of us had radios. She had a boombox, in fact. So we had more control over the music, and this was one of our favorite songs.
I like to I think I want to occasionally just pull some lyrics from your songs.
Okay.
I just like...
Her name was Charlotte Johnson, and she sure was looking good.
There we go. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone.
Oh my God,
I walked
right?
over to her
and
house.
You know it was the kind with the rotary
cue.
dial.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Her brother was on the sofa eating chocolate pie. Mama was in the kitchen cutting up chicken to fry. Yeah. There you go. That's the vibe. This is vaguely country.
And that was life. That was a description of how life was in my neighborhood.
Mm. Daddy was in the backyard rolling up a garden hose. You can.
Well,
you
for
can
me
feel
it was
the
a joint,
childhood.
but yeah.
Well,
my dad was rolling up a lot of things.
but in music, it could be perfect.
Yes. So that was my life up until about 12, is songs like that. What did these songs make you think about my life / me? Did you hear any specific songs that made you wonder what was going on in my life at the time? Because there's one song for you that I'm really like.
Really? Okay. All right.
What do you think was going on at certain points? And for you, is it the videos or the songs that have more meaning? Are there any videos you especially remember that had meaning if you didn't particularly care about the song? Is it the words versus the music? And I said, please explain the layout of your playlist. I went chronologically, but it doesn't feel like you did. And we're already decided to get into that. Those were my questions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, did you have some of those to like ask and answer for yourself, or were these for me to answer about you as well?
Both.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, since we're still in childhood, we're in that glorious part of time where nothing has too super much meaning, at least in the moment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really till you look back and you're like, oh, I think when you're a kid, you're not listening to lyric. I mean, you're probably
except for
listening to some
Wildfire.
Lyrics, but yeah. But like,
it's a song about a pony, your bitch is in it.
Or if it's the song genuine song Pony, when I remember being like 8 or 9.
I would have listened to that song as a child and thought ponies.
I thought it was funny because I thought it sounded like burping sounds. You know, the
Yeah.
Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. That, yeah, I thought I was giggled because I was like, this sounds like a burp. And then it also leads you to realize how many of the songs you grow up and then re-listen to and you go, oh,
Yes.
wow.
How did my parents let me listen to that?
Exactly. Yeah, so I think we're just in that glorious, hazy childhood moment right now.
Yeah. And then we move on to, I don't remember what I called it,
Teenhood.
when I was able to start picking my own music and got influenced by other people.
This is where you start to see some like shaping of a person, which is really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
And I remember all of these have specific memories attached to them. So Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. I chose the live version because I like it, but it was the radio cut. And this is one of the first Columbia House music club things. The very first one was The Next Song, but this is also one of the ones that I bought. And just her voice was so interesting, and the music was so interesting and different from anything I was used to hearing that I just loved it.
Yeah. And that's such a good song.
Yeah.
Truly. It is a really good song. I think it was, oh God, one of those adult animation Family Guy or something where they referred to it as the saddest song that like ever existed. And it's just such a good like,
oh my God, Macy Gray. Also, Macy Gray.
Oh my God.
See?
I would try to walk around and I stumble.
That's one of the saddest songs ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that's so sad. But yeah, that's one of the honorable mention songs.
God damn. Also, while we're talking about Sinead O'Connor, you know that song that she has about the Irish famine? I want to talk about Ireland.
Oh.
More specifically, I want to talk about the famine. It's a good song. Anyway.
So the next one is the first album that it's the first music I ever picked myself and paid for myself. And it's David Bowie, Let's Dance. And the song Let's Dance, it's just... David Bowie's voice is amazing. His range is gorgeous. The sound of his voice is gorgeous. I love his music. I love David Bowie. I know parts of his life are problematic. And that makes me really sad.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
this is one of the formative songs of my life. So it's on here.
And you can't change that, you know. There are some songs that I feel like were at least important to me, but now I can't listen to them because you can't really hear particular artists and not be like, I know what happened. But like, you know, there's a sadness that feels like almost a selfish sadness that's like, I wish you weren't horrible so I could still like this song. But yeah.
Or story. Or book series.
Yeah. Did you know Rick James is like a real bad dude?
Yes.
Did you know he like held somebody captive for a long time?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew that. Okay.
And then we have EMF Unbelievable, which I blared my first car graduation. I pulled out of the graduation parking lot blaring this song.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
Yep. What the fuck? Groovy. Unbelievable. Yes.
Forgot about
that was
groovy.
Like, fuck school. I'm out of here. This is amazing. Let's go. And then Falco, Rock Me Amadeus was sort of my little baby intro to rap.
Which I learned today. He's hot.
Yeah.
Oh no,
and he had a really
hot.
sad life. He died tragically, and I was sad about it.
Oh, shit.
I bought his album, and I really liked it. So,
yeah.
Give him a listen.
Yeah. And I like how you can see here there's like a smattering of genres that you see later in your list sort of become a little more cohesive, you know? So
Ghetto Boys. Ghetto Boys.
Oh,
shit. My mind's playing tricks on me. That's a formative one. I forgot that. Honorable mention again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Then we move into the next one that I also forget what it is, but it's
young adult.
Yeah.
Just moved out of parents' house married for the first time. I don't know if you want me to say that. I can.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So one of my very, 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 it's probably my favorite band, Oingo Boingo, the song No One Lives Forever. This version specifically, the music is amazing. The horns are great. And Danny Elfman's voice is soaring over all of it. And the words, like the visual pictures that it gives you. The song is great.
You have no less than 2 Oingo Boingo tattoos, do you not?
I know I have one, and I don't remember if I have another because I keep forgetting where they come from.
That's wild.
Where they are.
That is wild to me.
But I do think after finishing this, my next one is going to be song lyrics from another song that's on here.
So you will definitely, at least at that point. Well, is it an Oingo Boingo song?
Yeah.
Well, then you will then at least have no less than 2.
Yeah.
Maybe more, but you're not sure.
And then the downtown. Oh, you tell me.
I was just gonna say I had a little crushy crush on Danny Elfman's voice before I even knew who it was, because he sang the songs in he sang Jack Skellington's parts in Nightmare Before Christmas, and
his
I remember
voice
just being
gorgeous,
so in love, just loving the sound, and then later being like, oh, that's a whole ass dude, yeah.
And he did the Batman music.
That's true.
So good. He's gotten kind of strange looking at his age.
I have to look. See, I
He's
can't help but look.
He's kind of strange looking now, but I had a big old crush on him when he was in his white A-shirt suspenders days.
Mm-hmm. Naturally a redhead?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yep.
My first boyfriend was also naturally a redhead.
Whoa, lore drop, dude.
Insert name here that I'm not going to say, but yep, old that kid.
We'll
my first kiss as well.
Lornandi.
Just call him B. Old B.
Oh, okay. Old B. I like Lornandi.
Okay.
Sure. We'll go with B.
So then the Downtown by Days of the New, that was the first song I heard from them. There are other songs that I actually like more.
Mm.
But again, the interesting musical choices that they have, his voice is cool, the grittiness of the sound, and I didn't know it at the time, but the influence of Dead Can Dance. I enjoy that because I like them too, and I hadn't gotten into them. I heard Days of the New first. And Days of the New does this insane thing where all their albums are called Days of the New. It's very hard to find individual songs based on that. It drives me crazy.
Everyone should just do like Led Zeppelin and just have like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's what everyone should do.
Yes. Don't call them all the same. Don't call them all one, the same thing. And 2, it's the name of your band. Don't do that.
What a great troll, though.
It's like George Foreman.
Oh, wow.
And then Seal, Prayer for the Dying. Oh, his voice makes me have tears sometimes. And you know what frisson is, where your hair stands up.
Yes. Except I was going to say
from his voice so often.
You know Frisian? Say it one more time for the old dumbasses.
Frisson.
Like us. Frisson.
Because if I say Frisian, my best friend will hear it in France and come murder me in my sleep.
Is French, yes. Who will take offense.
And she'll be like, you know better than that. What are you doing?
I know
I've told you how to say that.
I love that. I love that feeling. I love that when a song gives you like, I remember growing up and Macy and I would play songs and we'd be like, we didn't know how to describe it, but we'd be like, it gives me goosebumps.
Yes.
You know, and now to learn that there's a word for it, you're like, oh, hey, everyone feels this. I wasn't dying of some weird disease.
So David Bowie, on this list, David Bowie, Seal, and somebody else that we just talked about.
Days of the New?
No, maybe I didn't talk
Boingo?
About them. It was level 42. I didn't even go over level 42.
I noticed you skipped.
I forgot.
Didn't know if you had decided to change your mind. But that
No.
level 42, that's in the childhood section or the
teen. Yeah, I had a giant crush on Rutger Hauer. I mean, I still do. Because of Lady Hawk.
Mm.
And then a movie called Wanted Dead or Alive.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And when I saw this video, he kind of vaguely looked like Rutger Hauer. But I also really liked the song. And then I became obsessed with him. And he plays, he's one of the first people to play slap bass. He had his hand insured for like $3 million or something. I was like, holy crap, that's amazing. So I have a lot of weird level 42 trivia. Also, they're named after one of my favorite books. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's where the 42 comes in. I was like, I like these guys, and that's why that is on there, because that's one of my big, this is something I'm into myself.
Yeah. There's bands I've seen are authors of like books that I like that mention like, well, okay, I'm gonna say it. Stephanie Meyer's Twilight. Okay, listen, she talked about Muse a lot, which is a band I already knew of, but I remember at that time getting heavily into Muse because I was like, this is where it came from.
That's why something similar happened to me with Chinese food.
Oh.
Because I was like insanely an insane Trekkie growing, like a crazy person. Welcome to the O part of OCD. Into Star Trek. It's like I did
not know this about you.
Huge Trekkie. Love it. I'm a huge Trekkie. Trekker, if you want to be like not a little teen bopper person. Anyway, when I was obsessively reading Star Trek things, one of the things I really got into, and this was also my introduction to conventions, was they talked about conventions, and they would all go and do the panels and presentations and stuff, and then they'd all get Chinese food. And I had never had Chinese food because my mom thinks sour cream was weird. So we didn't have things like Chinese food growing up.
I'm sorry, pause. Okay.
My mom's real white.
Okay, good to know. Sour cream, huh?
Yep, that's weird. Guacamole. Oh, that's foreign.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. You and I personally had this discussion recently. Yep. Yeah, but there are some strange memories of places you couldn't eat growing up because they were too weird. Yeah.
Yes. So, anyway, Seal's voice does that for me, and I prefer, this is one of my favorite songs. I think it's super pretty. The lyrics are nice. I think it's a very sweet song, and I like it a lot.
Is this one Prayer for the Dying?
Yes.
Which, that album cover?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we move into Grungeville. And Nirvana was the first song of that time like that I heard, and it blew my mind. It was so different and so gritty and so hard, and the lyrics were crazy, and the name of the album it was just so cool. It was such a good introduction to that sort of music. And then you see that I got into like harder music because I was growing up on poppy, Beatles, top 40 stuff. And then I split up with that boyfriend. The one who I was listening to the Beatles with, and that sort of 60s monkeys, stuff like that. Broke up with him and started listening to this sort of stuff, and I got introduced to Alice in Chains and Man in the Box. Still one of my favorites.
Yeah. And I so appreciate grunge and I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I so appreciate grunge, especially because it's one of, I won't say the last, but it's one of the last like big, huge pivots I think that music has taken, at least, subcategory like rock music, whatever, has taken in a very long time. I don't think we've seen anything as like out of nowhere and different as that was when it came on the scene. Was like, shit. Yeah.
Yes. And freaking, shit. Who is it? The song Black
Hole
Pearl
song?
Jam.
Oh.
Pearl Jam too. Another honorable mention. I have a specific Pearl Jam memory. We were listening to Jeremy, and I was in the back seat of a Jeep, and I had just met these dudes, and I was in the Army, and we were going out to the club, and I was just in the back seat of this car with dudes I didn't know, and Jeremy
spoken.
Yeah. I was like, these guys are cool.
Wow. I also do love Eddie Vedder's voice. It's just such a specific.
Yes.
He just encapsulates that 90s, like, what the fuck did you just say? Kind of. I love it.
This is where it changes, right?
Let me see. The last one on your young adult is the Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I knew Seether was after I got a divorce. That's how I tell time. But I realized I mixed up the order because Madan and Abdelkader were from Germany. When I lived in Germany, I found those. And I watched that movie about Muhammad Ali, I think, and they played a Salif Keita song. I think it might be called Tomorrow, but his voice, he's called the Golden Lion of Africa, I believe. And his story is really interesting.
Such a badass name, dude.
Isn't it?
That's so cool.
His story is interesting in that he is an albino and he's from, I think, Mali. And his dad was like, that's obviously not my kid. I'm not white. And so he pretty much disowned him. And then he got into music, and there's a term called griot, Griot, and I might be putting some weird accents where they don't belong because I don't speak any of the languages that are involved in this.
Sure.
I think it's a French term, but it's a word that means a storyteller through song, through music, and that's what he considers himself. His voice is amazing, and this is one of the really a fun, bouncy song that I like a lot. And then Abdelkader, I also could be pronouncing that wrong because I definitely don't speak any of the languages from that area, but I have no idea what they're talking about because they're speaking an Arabic language. But they mean it.
Yeah.
It's three. Yeah. It's essential. It's like the, when the three tenors sing opera together, this is like that version for this style of music. That's who these people are. They're amazing. Their voices are great. The song is so motivating. And it really makes me feel like I need to go do something, but I don't know what, but it's going to be important.
I gotta go. Yeah. Yeah. Put it on the motivation playlist. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. So I hope people will listen to these songs. Even if you don't listen to the whole playlist, pick a couple songs that you're like, what in the hell? This is definitely one of them because it's so good. And I think that it's not something that your average American person listening to this would hear. Same for Madan. Then we get into my divorce, which Seether and OK Go were two he really, really had those two on repeat. Not these two songs specifically. These are just the two songs that introduced me to these bands. And I really like them. Which is funny
because they seem pretty they're not much like each other, Seether and OK Go. But when you but when you peel it back through the lens of like, I was, going through something, this was a specific time, you're like, oh, okay, because they're both very like emotion forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seether I like because of their voice, the guy's voice. I like the sort of bobcattiness of it. And OK Go, their arranging is beautiful. Damien's voice is great. Their videos are fucking amazing. And A Million Ways is the first one I saw, and then I saw the one with the treadmills, which everybody that basically brought them into the eye of the world. But I love OK Go so much.
I'm sorry, I can't get See There out of my head. I can't get...
I know.
Yeah, I remember specifically that one, that song, Fake It. I was like in my friend's
car. Such a fucking hypocrite.
And her car smelled like crayons. It just makes me think of that. Wow.
And I don't know where we are in the list, but Just Another Day is another gorgeous, soaring... Oh, Danny Elfman's voice is just so good, especially in this version of this song. This is the first Oingo Boingo album I ever bought, is this Boingo Alive double. I think it's got 4 CDs. So good.
You know it's going to hit when there's multiple CDs in the back. You have to switch
it's
CDs.
Like a compilation of all all their albums. It's just so good. I think they were on tour or something, but man, is it good. And then we, I think, move into, I don't know what part of my life this is, but more recent.
See. You know what? I believe we have hit, yes. So with the Oingo Boingo song, that's the last song that you have in your middle adult, joined army, divorced, moved to Europe.
Oh, wait, Glory Be. I didn't cover Glory Be. That Oingo Boingo song is the one with the lyrics that I'm going to get tattooed on my body.
Oh, what are they? Do you feel comfortable sharing that? You don't
yes.
have to, obviously.
Where's the courage I once had? Where's the strength I once possessed to stand up tall and face the music, laughing in the face of death? And that is when I really was getting deep into I have a diagnosis of obsessive compulsive disorder, and I'm afraid to leave the house. And I joined the army and traveled across the world, and I've jumped out of planes. How am I now afraid to, it's going to make me cry. How am I now afraid to go check the mail?
Yeah.
When I used to do these things, and I don't understand what happened to my brain, and I'm pissed off about it because I was fierce as fuck. And now I'm not, and it pisses me off.
I think that you are. As soon as I heard those lyrics, I was like, I know what this is about.
It is about my rage at my brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when we talk about like mental health stuff, I think it's important to talk about, obviously the visibility of it and all that, but like also the fact that you're fucking pissed. You are so fucking mad that a part of your body would betray you like this.
Yeah, it's betrayal.
And it comes up a lot in music and lyrics, So thank you for sharing that.
God, it makes me so mad.
I know.
I was a fucking badass, dude.
You still are. I get to say that because I know you.
Okay. Thanks.
I've seen you go swimming in a freezing cold river with snapping turtles and snakes. That's pretty cool.
I think that's just foolhardiness.
What's the difference, truly?
I don't know. Foresight? Yeah, let's wipe our eyes.
It's moments like these I'm glad I have tiny little teeny tiny eyes nobody can see.
And then we're moving out to when I think this is the now part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until the ribbon breaks, I was going through a depressive period and found the show The Magicians well after everyone else. And stupid story. My favorite character in The Magicians is Elliot. The TV show, not the book, which I have read since then, by the way. But Elliot is my favorite. And I make jewelry and I send it to famous people, right? So
yes.
I sent my jewelry to like the Grammys or something. I don't know, where they have a table set up and movie stars come through and they get a bag of shit that we give away. And in return, we say, hey, will you take a picture with this? Whatever is on our table. And he really liked the necklace that I had sent for that.
I'm looking it up. You said it's Elliot?
Yeah. With one L.
Hey, come on. Why won't you tell me? Tell me who's in it.
He really liked it. And so
That's really cool.
the person who runs the event was like, hey, he really liked this. You should reach out to them. Here's their contact info. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is at the time. And I sort of half-assedly reached out, and now I'm sad that I didn't push it because I love that person and I fucked up my chance.
Okay, Hale Appleman.
Yes, I
Hale
love
Appleman.
them.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
They're really pretty.
Don't be a dumbass like your granddad. Take advantage of crap.
Dude, how bad does that sting to like be like, whatever.
So bad. So bad.
Can we reach out again and just be like, listen?
If I had the information, I would.
Somebody
maybe
get us
I
that
do.
information.
I will. I'll have to see if it's in my old emails. Anyway, that's from that show. I got this song, which is terrifying, which I did not realize how scary this song is until I saw it in that way, sung like this. That song is horrifying. And my original memory of that song is...
Can you tell us what the song is?
Oh, yeah. It's One Way or Another. And the version I'm talking about is by Until the Ribbon Breaks. And the one that I remember is who is the sloth? The girl who loves sloths, who was in that movie about a teen sleuth, or the show about a teen sleuth. She's blonde and she's married to Dax Shepard.
Oh,
I don't remember, but she sang it in that little teen sleuth mystery girl.
Kristen Bell. Bell.
That show that she did a version of that song, and that's what I had in my head until this, and I was like, that's a dumb song. And then when I heard this, I was like, holy fuck.
I like the what is that? Is that a Blondie original, I believe?
Yeah, I think.
But it's one of those songs that sounds so happy and poppy, and then you look at the words and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like some of Sting's songs, and Sting is another honorable mention of things that should be in there, but I didn't have room. Or the Police, maybe. And then we come to really recent for me, Little Sims Point and Kill, which is actually I learned from Kat, and she put it on a group playlist we had that we were making for To Shake Your Ass for Jupiter and for like intention work. And that is a song that I listen to when I want something. Because they're basically saying, if I want it, I'm going to take it. That's mine. There's not even a question. In
listening through your playlist, I played this one probably 3 times in a row. I've never
heard it before.
Good? Yeah, I think you've told me before, like, hey, you need to listen to it. And I always am so bad about that kind of stuff. Watching show, any kind of recommendation, I'm just like, I have to be in the right mood.
Yeah.
But listening to it, I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is my Get What I Want song.
The video's fucking cool too.
It's a lot.
Title coming in.
And it's really fun to listen to. And I actually didn't listen to the words initially. I was just listening to the music because I really like the music. And then the words were like, oh, that's important. And then Bayana by Closey was, Darlena introduced me to that. I love EDM, it turns out. I love it. And this is one of my favorite examples of that sort of music.
I'm learning about you. I didn't know you loved the EDM. I
really love percussion heavy stuff.
And And I love the jaw harp.
Yeah.
That
it has a lot of cool
right
instruments in this song, in this remix of it. It's just really good. It'll get you up and moving. It's one of my favorite Shake Your Ass for Jupiter songs because you will get up and dance to this. Bounce by Solace is another honorable mention that used to be when I belly danced and my friends wanted to get me out on the floor dancing with them, they would have them put the song on because I always would get up to dance to it.
Mm. And there's something interesting there because now I'm not trying to diagnose or be any type of way, but I know within certain neurodivergent communities, especially the ADHD group, people out there, there is, I believe, I have to look it up, 154 BPM is apparently touted as music with that specific, and I see also later 160 to 180 BPM is said to like really just like reset and kind of occupy that racing mind. So like for a lot of people who do kind of have like the everything going at once, to kind of, it's like that's the pace that is like,
that's interesting.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about the percussion part because I think it's part of the autism is why I really get into percussion. Because I love a rhythm.
Yeah. A good, yeah. I love a good rhythm. I could just listen to a drum. Dude, you could just one note beat a drum and I'd be like,
when the drums at Anahanda's Purpose, I just want to stand in the middle of it with my eyes closed and be battered.
Bruised, yes.
And then Agnes Obel's Familiar, which her voice is so interesting in this. The tune is so interesting. And I found it when I was trying to get either immediately after or immediately before my first hip replacement. And I was trying to either get in shape to have the surgery or recover afterward. And I went back and it came on because I had it on just play whatever. And I rewound it several times and I finally added it to my playlist. It's just so good. And the tune is so strange and I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's very dreamy. Very kind of dreamlike.
And the weird thing that she did to the second voice, which might actually be her voice. I don't know. It's just really cool and interesting. And System of a Down. I really. Then we get into Election Time. System of a Down.
They're political?
I chose Chop Suey because that was the first song by them that I heard, and it's still my favorite. And I love the harmonies. I love Serge's voice. I think he's a fascinating person. I love the way his voice and the other guy's voice, whose name I can't remember, the way they blend together. I love the music, and I've been listening to this and watching these videos by this person called The Vocalist, and it's Vocallyst, and it's a really cute little girl with curly hair. And she's explaining why she likes it, and it helps me understand why I like it. And it's the interesting transitions. It's the way his voice changes. It's just so interesting to listen to her explain why the music is good. And it helps me understand why I like that and why Ken was playing something. And it was a Chili Pepper song, who also another one that didn't make my list, but is a huge part. There's some Chili Pepper song that had what I consider terrible transitions, and I was able to verbalize that because I listened to her talk about System of a Down. But BYOB, brother, is it. And I really tweaked out my my For You, essentially, thing on Spotify when the election happened, because I was listening to a lot of System of a Down and a lot of him as a soloist. And so it got real gritty.
This is neither here nor there, but Lifetime mega crush town on Serge for me.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And then
one of my
you see
earliest,
what a
still
cool
one of my
person he
strongest.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you watched the last
so
meal, right? So
I didn't
good.
know. Because sometimes those come on and I'm like not in the headspace. Sometimes I just put something on the second like background and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care about this that much. But that one I was like, I really want to get into it. And I forgot it existed. So I'm going to watch it after this.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm excited. Okay.
I want to go on last meals.
Me too, brother. And then we get to a band that Kat Heath, who is a witch who's been on my show. She's fascinating. Y'all should be following her. She has really, really good, insightful things to say about the current administration and what's going to happen and what has happened, and a lot of things that she was predicting back 4 or 5 years ago. They're here. So I pretty much look at her when I want to know what's going on. And because she comes from the UK, she has a different outlook on some of it. So it's not just the echo chamber that Facebook tends to give you. She is in a lot of different circles and then will filter it down into manageable chunks. So highly recommend go sign up for her her email thing on her website. SEO, the letters SEO, Helrune, SHELRUNE, I believe is her website.
We could probably link.
Yeah, look that up. She's super cool as a person, as a witch, hilarious. She called herself, she introduced herself as, well, I'm kind of a dirtbag, really. So she's great. Highly recommend. I don't even remember why that came up. Oh yeah, it's because she recommended this band like 3 weeks ago. She was like,
"You
hey,
got really into this song
yes, because I really loved Fatboy Slim, still love Fatboy Slim, and this, I don't know who it is. They really sound a lot like, they're very reminiscent of Fatboy Slim. This song specifically, it is called "I'm About to Lose It, But I'm Doing Fine." And the more I look at it, I think, truly, I think it might be music that is supposed to be coming from the point of view of the cat, based on other songs, like needing them biscuits, and I just need a little treat.
And I love the album art. It's very fun with the cat, and this is very vibrant, and
yeah. And also, yes, mood. This is a very current, relevant mood. The title, the song.
Is the band Frugit or Frugit?
I don't know. I say Frugit because of the way I learned to how pronunciation works in English language, but it might not be. So I don't know.
That felt like a direct attack on me.
No, it's not.
Well, Charlie, I say it the way it's fucking supposed to be said.
Because I meant, I was emphasizing how I learned those things. And I know not everybody learned phonics and whatever else I learned that I don't understand. It was not aimed at you.
Sorry. Ooh. If it was, that's fine. That was funny enough to be worth it.
Anyway, give that song a listen. It's a good song. It's bouncy. It's good for Thursdays. Finally, we get to Pussifer, and it is pronounced Pussifer. I've heard Maynard say it. So anyway,
I thought it was Pissifer. Not P-I-S-S. That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
That's not what I said. I meant the word that we don't say. Willow. Okay. By the way, there's the Silly Herbal Collection available on our website.
Oh, yeah.
We have creosote. It stinks.
Silly botanicals.
Silly botanicals. Pussy Willow, Don't Say Pussy, and Dead Nettle, Who Cares? Check it out.
I love that someone bought the Pussy Willow shirt.
Dude, I want it. And also the sticker sheet is so good.
Oh yeah, I made sticker sheets, y'all. I figured out how to do that.
They all three work together so well. It's just
such
a good.
So
it's like the first one's like, huh, and the second one's like, okay, and the third one's like, I get it. It's a whole thing. Yeah. All right,
but Pussifer,
Pussifer.
Like a wound produces pus. Anyway, Grand Canyon, and this was my second introduction to Maynard. The first being 46 and 2, but it was the version done by that like middle school band. Do you remember that? There was a version of 46 and 2 done by a middle school band and a little tiny girl belting out those lyrics. And it was very funny, but also really good. That was when I first heard anything by Tool, was that.
Oh, wow. Huh. Okay.
And since then, I like Tool. I like Perfect Circle. I love Pussifer. But this song in particular, Grand Canyon, I remember that Ken said, hey, you should listen to this. And I did that thing you just described where you're like, nah, I'm not doing that right now. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me what to do.
Put it on the back burner.
I don't like things you like.
Yeah. I have ODD. You can't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I ended up listening to it. The video is beautiful, but the words. This is a song for witches by someone who may not call themselves a witch, but if you listen to it, it's a witch.
I'm gonna look up the lyrics. Oops, I changed the order of your playlist on accident. Okay, I fixed it. Oh, I fucked it up. Wait. Okay, I fixed it. I'm gonna look up some of the lyrics right after this ad gets done playing in my face.
When it got me through some fucked up feelings listening to this song because it really gave me a sense of, I can't remember what it is, but it's like when you are tiny in the universe. What word is that?
A child? A baby? Existing?
No. Perspective. It gave me a sense of perspective.
Lost as I may be, in the fog of my own noise and triviality. Did I say that word right?
Yes.
Grand Holy Mother, grant me clarity, for I am standing on the edge of forever. Forever.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it good?
Blessed be this reawakening, Grand Holy Mother, into my deathly slumber, to stand fearless on the edge of forever.
It's so good.
I just watched you play it in your head.
Yeah. And it's really beautiful. And that really led me into listening more to Pussifer. Like The Remedy, one of my favorites. There's another one, I think it's called The Arsonist. Those two, I had to stop listening to them for a while because I would get really confrontational at work.
I love that, dude. I love that music can do that. In a stark contrast, the only thing I was aware of from Pussifer was when Rustin got really into that song My Country Boner.
I don't even remember. Is that the one where he's like, I got into a car before?
It won't go down. It won't go down. It won't go down.
A bunch of their songs are insane. Yeah. And the chick who played the blue woman in the X-Men movie.
Jennifer Lawrence.
No, the other one.
Which one? Mystique, right?
Yes, two people played it, and I'm talking about the other one. Anyway, and I think she was also in The Fifth Element.
Rebecca Romijn?
Oh, nope, I'm wrong. It's the chick from The Fifth Element. I always think they're the same person.
They aren't, are they not? They look alike!
No, it's the chick from The Fifth Element is who I'm talking about.
Melia Jovovich.
Yes.
Yes.
She does a song with them, and it's really good, too.
Mm-hmm.
So give Pussifer a listen. I'll make a Pussifer playlist of my favorites.
That's what we need. We'll put out. Join us over on Patreon, by the way. We do post little playlists like this sometimes. So we might throw one of those out there. We'll do an honorable mention playlist.
Yeah. But, excuse me.
Blessing.
This song, I just think is where I am, sort of wrapped up all of the stuff before it. And that's it. That's who I am as a person, is this playlist. Very distilled way down.
Have you been, as I have been, listening to your playlist in full? Just sometime. I've popped it on a few times just to play and just been like, just kind of amazed that you can really wrap up, or you can really,
yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? You can just signify times in your life like this, you know? And there's even some songs on mine that I've listened to many, many times, but like listening through that lens of where you were, what you were doing, or who you were can change it. So thank you for sharing your life with us. We are gonna check our YouTube channel because we will have a playlist. I believe it's called Kim's Life Playlist. Perhaps.
Yeah.
It'll be on our playlist. Check it out, and you can listen to this in its entirety.
And I'm not changing this one, but I will be making more. Because, well, as we're talking, we're remembering things that we forgot or wanted to or find important, whatever. The honorable mention one is definitely happening.
I wish I would have written down some, because I feel like I've already said and forgot some by this point.
Well, luckily, this is recorded.
Luckily. Oh, yeah! Hell yeah, dog! Okay,
everybody go get your prints.
Yes. How much longer? The prints will be out
till the end of the month.
Till the end of the month. So another 2 weeks at this point. We also have t-shirts and a tote and a magnet and a sticker.
Keychains. 2 stickers, because we have 2 versions.
Yeah. Check it out. I'm so nervous.
Why?
I'm gonna shit. I'm so nervous. How was it? You were nervous, and now that yours is done, how do you feel? Was it scary?
I feel real sweaty because it's close in here.
It's small.
Yeah.